Hey guys, you are here rocking with the Pretty Nerd once again, and today we are going to discuss another topic in regards to the current stimulus payout that's happening right now. And we're going to talk about who's eligible, who's not eligible, and how child support could possibly affect your stimulus payout. Hi guys, welcome back and thank you again for joining the Pretty Nerd YouTube. And like I said, today's topic is going to be pretty straight to the point, so I'm going to try to keep the video short and sweet. So we're going to discuss who's eligible, who is receiving these stimulus payouts. And I know you guys have been seeing for the past about 24 hours, 36 hours, people are actually starting to receive their payouts from Congress, from the IRS for the coronavirus pandemic that has affected us so much with going to work and work being limited for a lot of Americans. So in this video, we're going to discuss who are these people that are actually receiving the stimulus payout currently. Now, the first thing we're going to discuss is who is eligible. Now, to me, the eligibility guidelines are very simple. They're very straight to the point. If you make under $99,000 a year, so I had to look again at my notes to make sure I had the figure right, but yes, it is. If you have made under $99,000 for the year of 2018 or the year of 2019 when you filed your taxes, so far, so good. You're going to receive a stimulus payout. Now, if you are a married couple, that figure is $198,000 is the limit. So if you're under that amount as a married couple, then you can expect to receive the stimulus payout. Now, there is an asterisk in there. So if you make up to $75,000, if you make over $75,000 for either one of those years that they're going by, depending on your situation. If you make $75,000 or more, you are going to receive a reduced stimulus amount based on how much more you make over $75,000, decreasing as your income does increase by the amount. So that being said, that is that. Now, if you receive Social Security benefits, then yes, you can expect a stimulus. That is as long as your income did not exceed the income guideline limits that we just previously discussed. So just because you're on Social Security and it's not income from a W-2 or a 1099, it still matters how much you brought in. And on my Facebook page, I got my 2020 stimulus check. You can check that page and see the link for the IRS portal. You will need to go on to enter your direct deposit information. If you opt for a physical check, of course, you can go on there, elect for a physical check, but do not expect that check anytime soon, as was discussed in the prior video. So that is that. Look for that link on the IRS website to update your direct deposit information as well. If you've decided, hey, I did file my taxes, I did put in direct deposit, but that account is closed, or maybe I owe money on that account and I don't want that money to be taken by the bank, go ahead and go on that link and switch it up. So again, that's on my Facebook page. I got my 2020 stimulus check. Now, if you receive Social Security benefits and you have not filed your taxes, no problem. The Congress has still made it easy for you to receive this payout. You, along with other eligible taxpayers who just haven't filed for 2018, 2019, you can still file. Eligible taxpayers who have not filed, of course, you need to file the form according to what type of income you have made and the amounts and your deduction dependents. So that's really up to you. If you're filing for Social Security, you will need to file Form SSA 1099. Go ahead and file that form as soon as you can and receive the payout. Why can you receive the payout still if you haven't filed your taxes? This is because it is an advanced tax credit, refundable advanced tax credit for 2020's income. Now you say, okay, how do I know that I'm going to make enough for 2020's income to actually qualify for this tax credit when tax time comes in 2021? We will discuss that in my next video. So keep a lookout for that video on, is this money actually non-taxable if we will have to pay it back? Is it an actual refundable tax credit? Is it an advance? We will discuss all of that in my next video, so keep a lookout for it because that's a very good question. And so we'll explain that a little more as well, so we have a better understanding. Now, since a lot of students are claimed by someone else, that probably puts you out of the running. If for any reason you are an independent student, there leaves you a possibility to be able to receive the stimulus check. So now, who is not eligible? Obviously, if you're dependent, as I said, you're not eligible as well. If you've made over those income limits, you are not eligible to receive the stimulus payout. If you do not have a social security number, then you do not receive the payouts. Even if you pay taxes, even if you have a child who is legal and you pay school fees and things like that, unfortunately, you do not qualify. You need an actual social security number to receive the stimulus payout. On the subject of child support, because you will not receive a stimulus payout depending on how much you are in arrears. And that is important. A lot of people are flipping out right now because they heard that if you pay child support, you do not get the stimulus check. That is incorrect. Actually, if you have been paying your child support, you should expect the stimulus payout. Now, the child support affects those who are in arrears. And so if your total balance owed is over $500, you can expect that stimulus payout to be added to that offset. I also have videos prior discussing tax offsets. You can go ahead and review those videos, or you can drop me a comment, send me a message, anything, and we'll discuss tax offsets separately. But you can expect your stimulus amount that you would have gotten to be applied to what you owe. Now, if you do not owe the full amount of the stimulus you would receive, then yes, you can still expect the remaining amount to be sent to you. However, if you owe $500 or more, $500 of that will be deducted. If you owe $150 or more and your partner receives TANF, TANF, then you will not receive the stimulus. That amount will be, that $150 or higher will be credited by sending it to the offset treasury. So that depends on your situation. If you've actually been paying, you are not in arrears, you can expect your full amount. Now, to the parent who is currently owed child support, you can expect to receive their stimulus payout amount. So that's exciting. It will be subjected to be sent to the parent that is owed money for back pay. So that's kind of how it works. If you haven't been taking care of your children or haven't been paying your bills for whatever reason, this is their way to give that money to the parent that really needs it. If you are married to someone who owes back child support and you qualify for the stimulus check, you can expect your stimulus payout to be rerouted, to be offset and sent to his creditors, sent to the parent that it is owed to. Yes. Now, there is a way out of it. It is called the Spouse Claim and Allocation Form. It is Form 8379. You can go ahead and file that form with the IRS. They'll separate your debts and go ahead and get you the money back that you're owed. There's also another way to receive partial payment back or all of it, and that is if you qualify for a current hardship, which a lot of us, I anticipate, do. But because this is already an economic injury payout, I don't know the guidelines of if that's double dipping or, you know, what have you, to get that money back through hardship. So that'll be something that you'll have to figure out for your situation. You can go ahead and comment or message me. I'll help you figure it out. We'll figure it out together. I just wanted to explain a little bit on who can actually expect the stimulus payout and who can't, in layman's terms, and not the technical jargon that you're going to hear on the news or some of these websites that's a little harder to understand. So that's basically it. Who's eligible? It is based on your income, and that is single or married. It is based on if you have a social security number. That is very important. It is based on if you are independent or if you are claimed as someone else's independent. It does matter if you have back child support that is due. So whether you're married to someone that does or whether you have it yourself. So these are all factors that attribute to whether you're going to receive this payout. Now on my page, I got my 2020 stimulus check. You will see that there are certain banks who have begun releasing funds. There are certain prepaid cards that have received the money early. We haven't quite figured out a pattern to release, but hopefully we do. Stay posted for the next video, and I'll keep you updated as much as I can. Thanks again for rocking with the Pretty Nerd, and I hope you guys have a good night and get that money soon. Bye.